Hi and hello and greetings and happy Monday. I made this video and showed Fishtales yesterday. Oh, I should introduce myself. My name is Scrappin' Lizzie, and I come to you today from the Scrappin' Lizzie Unicorns. Actually, Lizzie Brewer is what you would see me on my channel. Okay, I don't know how to introduce myself. So, anyway, that's close enough. But I have been doing this series on Zentangle inspired art, and so and lately I've been hooked up on these here strips, making these little strips like this, that you can put on edges of pages, or that you can put them on whatever you want to put them on, or you can draw them just like right on an envelope or something, Zentangle style art, and everybody can do it. Everybody can do it as long as you got a way of holding a pencil. And so I'm going to show you how I did this one. I showed you yesterday. Like I said, this is my second try at this because I made a perfectly good, wonderful video, and my computer ate it. I don't know what. It's digesting it somewhere. I don't know where. But on this video, on this here one, I don't usually use a ruler because rulers are against my religion. Well, not really, but it's just what popped out of my mouth. I have no filter. I say the dumbest stuff sometimes. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a ruler this time because I want to get my beginning of this here fishtail. Oh, this is called Fishtales. Did I say that? It's called Fishtales, and it's created by me. I made this one up all by myself. All by myself. And so, but what I'm going to do here at the beginning is I'm going to take my pen here, and I am going to draw. Well, I'm going to make dots at each inch. 1 inch here, and then 2 inches, and then 3 inches, and then 4 inches, and then 5 inches, and then 6 inches, and then 7 inches, and then 8 inches. Now, and then I'm going to go below it, and I'm going to make another dot right below each one of those dots. So they're about a half an inch. This piece of paper that I'm using is 8.5 inches by an inch. But you don't have to use that size of paper. You can use an edge of envelope, any kind of size you want. But this is just what size I'm using right now. So now what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to see, got my dots there. Can you see my dots? Hope you can see my dots. And I'm going to make X's. Make X's. X marks the spot. Okay, my dots aren't helping me much here. Okay, and so see this, how I'm doing them in them spots? My crooked X's. Looks like a lace in my shoe. See there? So now I have X's. I want it to go this way. No, yeah, it doesn't really matter which way it goes. Okay, so then once I have made those X's, all my X's live in Texas. Okay, then I'm going to do a little pointy on the front. So it almost makes this front piece look like a diamond. These are going to be fish. These are fish tails. So I have that pointy front. Because see, these are fish. Do you notice? Do you recognize them as fish? They're all swimming that way. Okay. So now I'm going to take my little fishies, and I want them to be a little bit more fancy here. So I'm going to go like this way and give them a little curly Q just this way. See? Up there on that top and then at the bottom. And you can have your curly Q's going whichever direction you want, because this is Zentangle styled art. That means you add your own style. You might say, oh, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it a different way. Well, then go right ahead with your bad self and do it a different way. It's just fine. Okay. And then the little fishy needs to have a little face. So I'm going to go up a little bit on the front of that pointy, and give him a little face. See, so just going to put a little arc there, and that makes his little face. So he's got a little face. And then he can't see without an eye, so I'm going to put him an eye. Just a little circle inside there. That's his little eye. And then he's a happy fish. Quit that. That's getting in my way. So I'm going to give him a little smile because I like happy fish. Happy fish. These are happy fish because they don't see any hooks floating in the water. So that's a happy fish. And then, see here, dang it, that keeps hitting up against that wrapper. Okay, I'll just do this right here. Now, oh, see how I made him like a striped fish? And, back in the day when I used to go fishing, we used to catch striped fish. They's called, sheep's head, I think they were. Sheep's head. I don't know why they call them a sheep's head when they had like stripes on them. But anyway, I'm giving this guy some stripes by just echoing that little arc that I put there for his face. Okay, see, so now he's a striped fish. And then see how I fixed his tail here? Now I just put a line back down here. And I just closed up that piece here to make his tail. And then to fancy up his tail, I just made a line down the middle and then down the middle of each middle. Down the middle and then down the middle of each side. Sometimes I don't know how to explain exactly what I'm doing. So you have to just kind of see what you get, I guess. I don't know. There we go. If I was a real teacher, I'd be fired. Okay, now, that's looking good. Okay, but we need more fanciness on his tail. See the fanciness? And so I'm just going to make like little little line. What do you call these? Fescue. Yeah. In Zentangle, these ones are called fescue, these little lines. I'm making them straight. So I make one on this end and put a little, just like a little half circle on there. And then I go and put one on this end, little half circle, and one in the middle, a little half circle, just see, kind of. And then like a little drop. And then these ones here in between each one, I make them a little shorter. See, now I'm going to give, all the fish are going to look alike because they're all very closely related. And they're going to school, in a fish school. And so they're all going to have the same little tail. And so, and I think they're just beautiful little fishes. Beautiful little fishes. Can't believe my computer ate my video yesterday. Ate it. Just ate it. I guess it was hungry. I don't know. Now, and then, let's see, is there anything else? Oh, they've got to have little bubbles because now we bring them to life. And so I make little orbs, tipple, something, and it makes it looks like they're actually breathing. And the water, the bubbles are going up in the water. How pretty is that? See that? That's the little fishes. But then, to give them more life, they need color. So I'm going to give them some color. And I'm going to get out one of my, I'm going to use my Artesia paint pen. I just love these suckers. And first I'm going to, first, before I do that, I'm getting my pen thing here. And I'm going to get my heavier weight pen. Do I smell coffee? God, I think I smell coffee. Do you think my husband got up? Okay, I'll use this one. It's a brush. It says brush, but it's like a brush. And I'm going to paint every other one of these stripes is going to get black. So I'll do the first one near his face. That's going to be black. And then skip. I do smell coffee. I think my hubster got up. And I think he went to the kitchen. And I think he's making coffee. Boy, I wouldn't trade him for a solid gold chicken. As I smell coffee. I guess if I was a good wife, I would have made coffee before he got up. But not me. I am not the good wife. Not today. So, yeah, I definitely smell coffee. That man's a good man. He's a good man. As long as he keeps making coffee in the morning, I'm keeping him. Okay, now. So now I'm getting every other one of these little strappity things, and I'm fixing them to be black. Fixing them to be black. See, do you see that? How that's already, he's coming up with such pretty color. That is pretty color. Black is a pretty color. Every color is pretty. I have, like, the last year or so, my favorite color has been purple. But, that, you never know when that can change. Okay, now I'm going to, do the tail the same way. I'm going to make his little fish tail. Every other little section will be black. And then boy, I'll be glad when I get my glasses in the mail. I ordered me some glasses they're like electric. Well, they're not exactly electric, but they say they're rechargeable glasses, but they got a light on them and they're magnifying. So you put them on your head. They look like they go on with a strap around your head, and they have a light and it says rechargeable. I don't know. I might have been ripped off. I don't know for sure. Yet I won't know till I get them. They might take me 6 months to get them because I don't know. They might come from China. I wasn't going to order ever anything else from stuff I saw on Facebook, but I saw them glasses and they had me hooked. Like these fishes would be hooked if somebody was fishing. But I do not allow fishing in their lake. And so, see, now I am using my Artesia Pointy Painty brush pen. I love these things. Real brush pens by Artesia. I love these boogers. And because you're painting like with watercolor, but there's no fuss, no muss. These are nice. And so I'm giving them all, they should almost be bumblebee fish. Bumblebee fishtails. No, I'm calling them fishtails. I actually should go ahead and Google fishtails in Zentangle because there might be a Zentangle fishtails already. And maybe I'm stealing somebody's spotlight. I don't know. But for right now, it's mine until somebody tells me it's not mine. Okay, then what did I do here? Oh, I painted this little face yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. So I gotta make this one the same way. So I'm gonna paint his little face yellow. That's a very pretty yellow. Nice and bright and beautiful. Nice and bright and beautiful. So we've got all his little faces painted yellow. Now, then I want him to have a blue eye. Blue eye. So if I can see that. God, everything looks like a blob anymore. feels like I got screen over my eyeballs. Okay, now that's looking good. Now, see, I'm getting there, right? I'm getting there. Now, what I like to do is I take my big fat marker and I just don't think they're complete till they have a frame. So I take this and I go with my big fat marker. Oopsie. And I just kind of go across and just make a little frame around my little fishes. Frameable ZIAs. Zentangle inspired art. Probably after I do this one over again, then I'll find where my computer planted the other one. Oopsie daisies. There, and then this way. There, now I got that whole frame on there. And then this ink is still, this is from yesterday morning, ink. It looks like bruises. It's not. It's ink, spray inks, because I was spraying, not wearing any gloves. Okay, now I like, it's looking already beautiful, but I like to make what I call a wallpaper behind. Now see, they're in water, so I'm going to use blue, but instead of coloring the whole thing in, I'm going to just make marks. So on this one, I'm going to just draw like lines, and I'll just keep changing my lines to go in different directions. You see how that is looking? You see how those lines are? And so, and I like the look. I mean, you can do like spirals if you want, and whatever you want to do into, because I use spirals a lot too when I am making my wallpaper backgrounds on my images. So it's whatever floats your boat. You know how they say, if it crumbles your cookie, then just go right ahead. It's how the cookie crumbles, whatever floats your boat. And so I am just doing these little, I think there is a word for these lines too, when you do these lines in just different directions, but it's almost like making like hash marks or something, but not exactly. And so, especially when I'm coloring denim, if I'm coloring a picture that's like somebody's wearing blue jeans or something, I'll do this way and then color over it, and then the lines kind of show through. Oops, there, I just did that one a little bit wrong, but it's okay. I pretend like I meant to do that. See, I get these ones going this way, then I'll get these ones going this way, and then I'll get these ones going this way until I get to the end. And then I got my, background wallpaper all done, just beautiful. Just beautiful. It's almost done. I love doing this. I love doing anything that keeps me out of the kitchen. I don't want to do anything in the kitchen. Although I think I'm going to go bake some bread today. I really do think I'm going to do that. Since we're out of bread, so I need to bake some bread. See, there, now. Oops, let's get them going the same way. There they go. See how beautiful? And then what I did on this one, if you can see how their little bubbles kind of sparkle a little bit, because I used this liquid pearls. And I went over each one of their little, good grief, I can't hardly see them this morning. I'm going to go right over each and just put a little spot on each one of those little bubbles that I made coming up from their little faces. There. Now, what do you think about that? I like these. You know, they say that fish are a symbol of prosperity and abundance. And in whenever you would see like tribal art, like you see in a totem pole of like a tribal kind of art, as they carve them, each one of those carvings and things have, each one of those symbols have a meaning, and the little fish is prosperity and abundance. And so that's what these fish see. So now I have two. Aren't they pretty? I think they're pretty. I think they're just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. They're just gorgeous and beautiful. And so that is number 56 and Fishtales in our series of Zentangle styled art. Okay, I'm going to try and do this daily, but you know how I get. I don't always get these daily, but I've done them 56 times now. And so now I'm going to, oh, okay, what is today? Today's Monday. I can't sing to you on Mondays. So I won't sing on Mondays. You're safe. You're safe. So I'm going to get this book. Oh, I gotta move this needle. This book is crammed in here. I need more bookshelf room. Or less books. Okay, you are stronger than you know. Words of hope and encouragement for someone living with a chronic illness. So let me just open this. Let's see. Trust your instincts. Oh, I hope I can see this okay. Okay. That one's dry. More than anything else, it's essential that you trust your own instincts. You will be relying on your instincts to help guide you toward the practitioners, approaches, and treatments that make the most sense to you. Your decisions may not be made on anything more than a gut feeling or a sense after reading or hearing about a particular approach that, wow, just sounds so right. Or you may choose to find a practitioner who inspires your utmost trust, confidence, faith, and hope, and follow his or her direction. Instinct comes into play there as well, because some of the best practitioners are combining their own instincts, applying the art of medicine to making decisions about a complex and rarely clear-cut treatment approach. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, and trust what your body is trying to tell you. And that one was written by Mary J. Showman. Boy, I need my glasses. So you trust your instincts. Okay, you are stronger than you know. And with that, oh, there comes my coffee. Oh, my toe. I knew I smelled coffee. I was telling y'all that.
This here cup holds the exact same amount of coffee as one of them.
Oh, really? Look at that. There's my coffee. You can't see my cup because, let me see. I can turn this so you can see my cup. It says other grandmas, and it shows like a horse. And then here it says me, and it shows a unicorn pole dancing. That's my cup. My granddaughter bought that and had it sent to me. She bought it and had it sent to me. I love her. I love this cup. Okay, but there's my coffee. So now I can wake right up. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and draw you some fishtails. Draw you fishtails. These are fun. Look at this. Even if you only just make them and collect them, they're so much fun. There's so much you can do with these little strips. But you can make them a little wider, make a bookmark, or use these for bookmarks, or just add it to your to mail that you might be sending. And do send snail mail. That's important. People love getting snail mail. And so I know I do anyway. Okay. Love you guys, and I'll see you very soon again on another video. God bless.